Hi everyone, welcome to Kate Bonnie Country. Thanks so much for stopping by. You can call me Kate. And just come on in and have a seat. Or, well, I guess we're outside, so just sit down where you are. Grab a cup of coffee or whatever. And I'm going to tell you about my concussion. Right here, you can see a whole line of felled bamboo. Oh, somewhere pushing about 30 years ago, my father thought it would be a good idea to plant an invasive species along the creek bank. His reasoning at the time was that bamboo will help hold the soil in place so the creek bank doesn't erode if it floods, and it will also help purify any water that is emptying into the creek. Those are very, very noble and good ideas, except he chose an invasive species that wants to grow. Some of these canes are 25 feet long. We decided we need to get it under control. As you can see right here, my bald cypress has no leaves or branches on one side because the bamboo was growing into it. So Doc has very, very diligently come through and cut out a veritable boatload of bamboo. And over here, we're stacking them up against the creek line. As the poles dry out, we'll pull the thicker ones and turn them into fencing material. Because let's face it, fences are expensive to build these days. Anyway, it was on a Tuesday. I came home after work and Doc asked me if I would help him move and stack the bamboo. So he was out here hacking it down with a machete, which is the proper tool to use when cutting down bamboo. But you can see it leaves all of these big stumps. I had the bright idea of going in behind him with a pair of ratcheting loppers and trying to cut them off a little bit closer to the ground. So I was over in this area trying to trim them to the ground level, and he was way over there trying to take some bamboo down. As I'm cutting and he's cutting, I hear him say, "Heads up." Well, I raised my head to see what's going on, and about that point in time, the bamboo he was cutting on got away from him, and it fell cracked right across the top of my head. Now, at first, it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt at all. So we went on about what we were doing. I just decided I needed to step back while he was felling them, and I will come in after he's done and trim all these stumps off at the base. Well, next morning I woke up. That would be Wednesday morning, and I was fine. But when I woke up Thursday morning, I couldn't go get a shelter dog because I couldn't drive my car. I could barely see straight. It was a mild concussion. I don't expect any permanent damage from it, but it had me feeling all kinds of weird all day Thursday. Today is Friday, and I think I'm back to my normal activities. If you're watching from Kate's Country Critters, my apologies. I won't be able to do a shelter groom video this week. So that's the long and the short of it. And I'm going to try to edit this thing on my phone, and I hope it turns out okay. Good Lord, we still have a lot to take down. Anyway, thanks so much for stopping by. Feel free to stop by anytime.